Well, I've never seen one of these on the yard before, Gemma. This is just what you need on a cold day, especially with all the snow we've had. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was. I've had it a couple of years. It was really, a friend of mine was getting married, and so I decided that I needed a little bit of a tan. And we ended up sort of buying it and keeping it, and now the girls on the yard love it. They get to sort of come in here of an evening. It lights up the whole place with this luminous light.
So that's the single bridge.
Yeah. And that's a double bridge.
And that's the double bridge.
And that's really good for just galloping. So you know, you're obviously at a much faster pace. And that helps with control and just letting your horse settle against itself.
Great, can't wait to have a go.
This one is just a fun little one, really.
Cool. Outside music.
We have 4 walkie-talkies, so that when you're at a show that's a little bit sort of large, if someone's at the box and someone's in the yard or whatever, you can basically sort of tell each other scoreboards, or if there's like a prize giving, you can radio back to the stable and sort of say, can we have the horse ready?
Here you see again a shorter type of spur, but with a little rat at the end, and it is also for really sensitive horses. They don't need a longer spur.
Basically, equipment required: a large syringe and a teapot and a kettle of boiling water. Voila.
It starts getting a lot easier once you've got about this much done. It's easier to keep it all together then.
Do you tend to plait on the day, or do you ever plait the night before and bandage it?
Tail I would always plait just before, especially if you're going to travel, then you've got the risk of the tail, the plait being rubbed out in the lorry.
For me, you have to push yourself to be able to push your horse. If you can't kind of push yourself to the point that you're sort of at a point where you're thinking, God, I can't do it anymore, then I don't think she sort of always says that you'll never be able to push your horse with you.
The back ones are usually a little bit more hairy, which is helpful. And again, we're just literally picking up the excess over the comb and trying to avoid snipping off the end of the ergot, which is in there.
The best wisdom or advice anyone has ever given me was a lovely northern lady in my pony club, the Oxenholme Pony Club, who said, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. Which, other than being a tongue twister, is one of the best pieces of advice. If you always kick and pull, you always get the same result. The only thing you have control of is yourself.
Yeah, and Klaus says, very important, use your corners. So before each corner, a little half hold to bring the horse back, take a bit of speed out of it, and after the corner, once you completed the corner in a balanced way, you relax the contact a bit again. This way the horse learns to take a half hold without fighting back.